Hey, you rock stars, what is really going on? You're indeed on the winning walk, Kristina, and we're doing what we do. We're just out walking. So, don't have a lot to say. Still in prayer. Sun is hitting me hither and yon, but let me flip you around so you can see the neighborhood and not my mug. Yeah, we're in prayer for the people in the path of Hurricane Milton. I think that's it. Ugh. I talked to my sister and friend in Florida, and all around her, they're evacuating. But her part of where she lives, they're not evacuating, so she's staying put. Hey, Danielle, what's going on? What is happening? How are you, my Ohana? I hope everything is going well for you. Just out doing my normal walk through the neighborhood. Like I said, I was praying for my friend, and they're okay. It's just now, I believe, starting to make landfall, but in just a few hours, it'll be where they are. And but they were told not to evacuate, but all around them, the areas around them in the same county, they're evacuating, and I'm just like, I don't know if I'd wait. You know, tornadoes have already started and all of that. I would leave if I were, but oh well, it's up to her. Good, 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 good. Very good. But other than that, I'm just strolling through the neighborhood. Doesn't look like on my street anybody's decorated yet for the fall or for Halloween yet. So I was gonna take you over there, but around here it looks like people need to mow their yards a little bit. We got a lot of weeds and shrubs and all that stuff. But other than that, it's pretty nice. Pretty nice. I sent I sent our Ohana a card, and he got it, and he thanked me for it. I pray all is well with him. You know, as he goes through taking care of the things he needs to for his papa. Keeping him uplifted in prayer as well. But yeah. But yeah. But other than that, I'm working. Right now I'm doing what I call busy work because we don't have any work ready for me to process yet. So I'm kind of doing the prep work to help the people, to help the submitters to do their job. So we'd have some work to process, kind of double checking for them. I'm okay. I'm better than I was. I was very. Sometimes when you're in the middle of transition and you know things are about to change and you can't see how they're going to change, you don't get the best feeling or a good idea of the change that's going to come. You get irritated, aggravated, anxious, nervous, and all of the above. And you're just like a stressed, jumbled mess. Well, that's where I've been for the past couple of weeks. And just praying all the while. And I think the Lord has gotten me to a place now where He's like, just be still and know that I'm God. I see this jumble mess to you that you're in that just looks like a mess. But to me, it's not a mess. All things will work together for your good, and I'm working through it with you. So your stress is not necessary. You're tangling yourself up in knots. So stop it. So I guess I'm at a stopping point with that. I'm just quietly and slowly stepping aside and letting the Lord have His way. It's hard for me to do because I consider myself a control freak, like I'm running something and I'm not running a thing. I guess it's just a delusion I like to wrap myself in to make me think I'm in control, and I'm not. Lord's just like, will you sit down and be quiet, please? Get out the way so I can do what I need to do. And so I guess I'm finally at a place where I'm doing all I can to do that. It's still hard though. It's hard. But the Lord is real patient. He is real patient with me. But yeah, other than that, I tried my hand for the first time at editing yesterday and adding music to a little short video that I did. And I think I did okay. I think I've kind of figured a little out. And so a little at a time I'll practice editing. Not quite got it where I want it, where I'm comfortable with it yet, but I've gotten started on it and don't feel like I'm procrastinating on learning editing skills. Now I actually feel like I'm doing something. But we will see how that goes. About now, over in this house, these houses over here, it would normally be a lady walking her two dogs. I might be either a little early or a little late today. A friend of mine last year, because she has like this program that she used that's super basic called Canva. And she told me about it, and I was like, oh, the name just sounds really, because I know zero about editing. But not even the Canva Pro, just the plain old Canva is what I'm playing around with and using, and it's just it's pretty simple. And she's like, go up to the Canva Pro, it has more options. I'm like, well, let me master these little options that I already have. Make sure I know what I'm doing with these. Because there's several things on there that I haven't played around with yet that I'm going to before I make the investment of going to another editing software. There's people coming out of the church to go to lunch. or to meet for service. There might be a service going on. Oh, you use Canva? Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, she was telling me about that. I was trying to figure out how to add music and to the videos and different spots and all of that. And I kind of figured out how to do it a little last night. But I just have to play around with it. InShot? Okay, okay. I have to look at that. InShot. Very cool. But now just out here strolling. Something interesting for the past couple of days. I've had issues with YouTube just going live. It's been really, really interesting. And it wasn't like an internet issue. It's just like I would want to go live and for 10, 15, 20 minutes, I couldn't even get it. I couldn't connect to go live. Today I had some issues going live. Yeah. So, but I know normally like the first of the month and the end of the month, I think, probably every minute in between, but I noticed the first of the month and the end of the month, YouTube is doing some stuff, doing some upgrades or whatever with the algorithm and with their streaming services and stuff. And there's some glitch, some delay, something. Like last month, I noticed I had no connectivity issues, but I had issues ending the live stream. It was like I'd have to almost totally do a reboot on my phone to be able to turn the live stream off. And I find that really, really, really weird. But yeah. So have an issue getting on, have an issue getting off. So yeah, but it's not like the first of the month, the first of last month they were doing that. So what are they doing? I don't know. Oh, here's some decorating going on for Halloween. I don't want to put my neighbor on blast, but look at that. Look at that. Yep. Got the pumpkins out. All that for Halloween. I'm gonna have to walk down a couple of streets up from us when I walk with Misha. The neighbors over there have gone all out for Halloween, and pretty much every house is in the Halloween vein. And some interesting stuff out there. One of the neighbors has, I know, a 9 or 10-foot skeleton. Some people go all out for it. Up the road from us in the neighborhood, up the road from us, the whole neighborhood is, it's like, it looks like Halloween Central. And lights and skeletons, and one guy has skeletons, but then he also has a whole full coffin. And I don't know if it's a skeleton coming out of the coffin or what it is, but I mean, all in very elaborate. It's just interesting to see it all. Okay. And I'm currently recording you. How about that? Most of this neighborhood has the little cameras on the doors or the little motion control deals. And so there's no foolishness around here. I mean, you walk your dog and you don't have a bag to pick up after your dog, you'll be on somebody's camera, trust and believe. And they will post you in the neighborhood paper so everybody will know it's you. So, yeah, pretty, pretty monitored. Pretty monitored. And that's good in a sense because it keeps a lot of foolishness down. Keeps a lot of foolishness down. And the police are aware of different things and they're able to come up in here real quick. The police station is not very far from here, too. So that's always good. And this time of the month, they're patrolling pretty hard and heavy. So it's pretty quiet. Lot of older people with kids and grandkids and great grandkids live in my neighborhood. I've said goodbye to a lot of my neighbors. They have went into nursing homes or they've passed away, and the kids have sold their houses and stuff, packed them up and all that. And I'm noticing the neighbors that are moving into the neighborhood are like younger married people with kids. On both sides of me, they're younger than we are, and they're married with kids, 2 and 3 kids, stuff like that. So, but yeah, I'm just enjoying my day. Hope that you're enjoying yours and that this week has gone good for you. I've had a pretty productive week. Work has been, at work, kind of spotty. There hasn't been a good flow of work just yet. It's sort of a catch as catch can right now. And that coupled with the fact that I'm watching people leave, not be hired, but leave, whether it's they quit or they get fired. More and more people are like jumping ship, and I'm just like, is that a hint? There's something I should know. There's more people now that have left than there are to do the job. And I noticed today my manager gave me, busy work to do. Like I said, that really is part of another work group. But then I noticed also today, a couple of hours ago, somebody else is no longer working with the company. So it's just like, what's really going on? Something is definitely going on. I feel it. And I'm taking necessary steps to prepare for whatever happens as best I can. Best I can, because companies, when they're going through transitions and stuff like that, they generally wait until 11:59 before they let you know what's going on. So you kind of have to be on your P's and Q's all the time. Oh, here's some more Halloween decor. We got a big, big ghost, and we got a scarecrow and a big spider. See, I like the Hello Fall. I like the fall decor up in there. That's kind of what I have in my house. But yeah, the inflatables probably took them down, but it looks like some ghosts, some more jack-o'-lanterns, and all of that. Cool. Very cool. And that's the one thing I like about the neighborhood, all of the trees. These trees, all these different trees, bring birds to them of all kinds. And you get to hear all of them singing their own song in different trees at different times. It's so cool. It's cool to see the birds. What I was looking for and what I was trying to draw to my backyard and my garden were some hummingbirds. I think those are the only birds around here that I've yet to see. And I even got a hummingbird feeder with nectar in it now. The squirrel are just like, they're like gangster and thug around here. They have tried and tried to get up there to the hummingbird feeder, but they can't stay on without falling off. And that might be what's keeping the hummingbirds from coming. I had to chase some squirrel out of my raised bed too. These little jokers are trying to dig up the seed and all of that stuff. So what I did was I put 4 stakes of peppermint, like dowels dipped in peppermint oil, put it at the 4 corners of my raised bed, and then just for good measure, I sprinkled some cayenne pepper across there around the perimeter because they're supposed to hate both of those, and so far, it's Gucci. I haven't seen, they're around, but I haven't seen them in the bed, and I haven't seen where they have tried to dig anything up since. So, thank you. Thank you. Those are my gardening rock stars that shared that information with me. Right now, the anchor is holding and it's working. And I'm so glad because my collards are getting more and more mature, and my squash is about to begin to, I'm about to have like, flowers come out that will need to be pollinated. So everything's looking really good. Really, really good. I'm starting to see dill and basil come up. And so I'm excited. Excited about it. But I appreciate you guys walking with me on my lunch. I appreciate the time I get to spend with you outside. I'm enjoying this fall weather, and I hope you are too. And I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your